Mr. Deputy Chairman. First of all, wish to express my appreciation and thanks to the Prime Minister and the Minister for Human Resource Development to have established for the first time a central university on Sanskrit. Mr. Deputy Chairman, I would first like to begin by referring to the Constitution, because we have all taken oaths under the Constitution, and therefore we have to abide by it. And those who are speaking against the Constitution should either resign and go from this House or accept what I am about to read from the Constitution. Article 343, Chapter 17. The official language of the Union shall be Hindi in Devanagari script. Now, Devanagari is the script of Sanskrit. Then, Article 351, which says something even more. It says that for the expressions used in Hindi and other languages of India specified in the 8th schedule and by drawing wherever necessary and desirable for its vocabulary primarily from Sanskrit. So, therefore, the Hindi, which is an official Hindi, has to be based on Sanskrit vocabulary and shall use the Sanskrit script, which is Devanagari, which is also used by Marathi, which is also used by Nepali, and of course today Hindi and Sanskrit. So 4 languages use the Devanagari script. And Konkani, which doesn't have a script of its own, has adopted Sanskrit, Devanagari. And the other languages' scripts also draw from the Sanskrit formulations of the Devanagari script. For instance, because they all come from Brahmi, this common. Take Tamil, if you write ka, you write like that. If you want say ki, you put a matra. And if you want to say ku, you put a matra under. As the same thing in Devanagari also. You write ka and ki, you put a matra and a ku under. So there was a period of time when all these languages were connected. But today, those people who say that Sanskrit is a dead language are themselves intellectually dead. Because I can show you what is happening in the West regarding Sanskrit. I went to, for the sake of availability, I tested my knowledge with Google. And I typed on it, Sanskrit and artificial intelligence. And I got a reference to the NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Agency, United States, whose Journal of Artificial Intelligence has an article by their director called Briggs, B-R-I-G-G-S, who says after 20 years of research on how to store knowledge in the computer so that it can be used for artificial intelligence. It can be used in a computer-controlled robot. And this is what he concludes. 20 years they search for language, because if you use English in storing knowledge in a computer, and then in future sentences are used from English, the computer will get confused because PUT put and BUT but. So there is a phonetic difference, and the robot gets confused. So therefore, he says that there is at least one language. This is from Google after typing Sanskrit and artificial intelligence. Anybody can do it. If you type that, you will get an article of Briggs, and it says there is at least one language, Sanskrit, which for the duration of almost 1,000 years was a living spoken language with considerable literature of its own. Beside works of literary value, there's a long philosophical and grammatical tradition that has continued to exist with undiminished vigor until present century. Among the accomplishments of the grammarians can be reckoned a method of paraphrasing Sanskrit in a manner that is identical not only in essence but in form with the current work on artificial intelligence. So now NASA has made teaching of Sanskrit compulsory if you want to study artificial intelligence. So, but in our country we are still talking about what the British taught you.
Not allowed, please.
इस वीडियो को लाइक करें, हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। हमारे वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के लिए बेल आइकन प्रेस करना ना भूलें।